nice little robin. Alright. Welcome everyone to another episode of The Bright Side. Today, we're at the Lost Gardens of Heligan. Not too lost though, because the sat-nav found it, and all these other people found it as well, so maybe it should just be called formerly the Lost Gardens, or previously misplaced Gardens of Heligan. Something like that. Right, let's go get our tickets. Bit of a line to get in, actually. That's right, it'll shuffle through quickly, I'm sure. So were you pre-booked last night, didn't you?
Yeah, so I pre-booked, and it was £48 for a family ticket, and that's 2 adults and up to 3 children.
Yep.
And then because we live in a TR or PL postcode, that gives us local entry basically for a year.
Yeah, so we can obviously come back and whatnot. Yeah. It's been years since I've been here.
And then I've also booked us included in our price, so we didn't have to pay any extra, but you did have to book a slot in the session. I've booked us in for a sheep workshop.
So you can say sheep dip then? We're not going in a sheep dip?
No, it's stories and things that I thought the kids would enjoy.
Yeah, is that what it is?
Yeah, it's stories, and I think you make a little worry sheep. But they'll explain it all when we get in there.
Alright, but that's 11 o'clock.
That's 11 o'clock.
Which is, what's time now?
It's about...
You might have just said that and
It's about 20 past 10 now.
Okay, so we've got a little bit of time to get our bearings. Okay, cool.
Although I'm not surprised it's called the Lost Gardens of Heligan. I feel like we drove through every country lane in Cornwall today.
We need to have a discussion with the sat-nav, don't we? Because, you know, I mean, that was just ridiculous the way it was taking us. But you know...
But we got here.
Yeah,
we
did get here. Alright.
Let's go. And then we'll have our workshop.
Right, so there is a very helpful map here because I do not know at all where I'm going. I have been to the Lost Gardens of Heligan, but it hasn't been for a long time, many years. If I had to guess, I'd say back in the 90s. So the gardens, Europe's largest garden restoration project. Right, so we started here, and we've got to go down to somewhere around the Wishing Well area. To go to that little workshop that we've put the kids' name onto. So we're going to do that bit first, and then we'll just have a little general little look around, get a bite to eat. There's a restaurant or some sort of cafe here, so that'll be fun, because actually I'm getting hungry. I didn't have breakfast this morning. Oh, I've just turned around and they're gone. Where are they? The gardens. Maybe we're heading in that direction. Who was that? No, that didn't look like them. Oh no, I'm lost in the Lost Gardens of Heligan. The irony. The gardens, it must be this way. Oh man. Well, first impressions, it is very nice here. I did buy a guidebook at a cost of £6 because I wanted a little bit of background information, which I'm going to read. We're going to get done with the kids bit first. We're going to do that first, and then we're going to, we've got no time frame then. We can just kind of plonk around and do whatever we like. States here, welcome to our kitchen garden, almost 200 years old. This 1.8 acre plot is still entirely cultivated by hand. We have a team of full-time productive gardeners working alongside apprentices. They look after the soil and grow hundreds of heritage varieties, delivering fresh seasonal produce to the Heligan kitchen for our visitor menu throughout the year. Alright, can't wait to see that. Okay, let's go in. Oh, look at that. Imagine all this lit up. I wonder if they light this up at Christmas and put like Christmas lights, like a tunnel going through. That would be amazing. 1.8 acres. It doesn't look like 1.8 acres, does it? But then, yeah. I do like the shape of these trees. I mean, look at these, actually. These are quite spooky. Also, this could be lit up nicely with like orange and purple lights for Halloween. Imagine that as like a spooky walkthrough. Here you go, you heard that there first. Love Heligan presents Sweet Dreams and Hibernation. Okay, so that's for storytelling and crafts. We're booked into the 11 o'clock session, which is 30 minutes away. So that's good, we know where that is now. We're just going to go around this way, do a little bit more exploring. Here's your wishing well. A few coins dropped down there. I must say, for a big site, it's quite an expansive property. There are lots and lots of maps around, so you can't really get lost, as it were. You alright? up by Steward's house. You can eat in there. I think it's like a little cafe. We're not going to eat in this one. We're going to go to the bigger one, the restaurant. Yeah, so we thought we would just pull off the trail and highlight this building, which is a very nice building. Just come across these circular like troughs. They're quite interesting, just there surrounding the base of that old tree. I wonder what they were. There's no like information about them. Huh. I like this structure very much. Look at that. What a lovely place just to sit and take the load off and enjoy. Oh, wonder if I could build one of these in my back garden. This little sort of ornate wreaths, isn't it? Pretty cool. And up here, he caught my eye. Like a gargoyle type mask face thing. And just stepping out of there's some tables and whatnot here. Very nice. Right, Shelley and the kids are looking at some animals. They've got some farm animals up there, so I'm going to catch up with them a minute. Very cold. Glad I've got my bigger coat on today. Still in shorts. You know, we're in shorts. We're good for that. Your legs don't get cold in the same way, do they? But my sort of torso region is a little bit chilly, so yeah, glad I've got the big coat on today. So up from, we were just at the steward's house, which is just in there, and they got sort of all, they got from, hello, you alright? Hey, you alright? You both good? Do you like this place?
Did you know my name is Matilda and there's a turkey called Matilda?
Yes, up here you found a turkey called Matilda. What was the other one called?
Tarquin.
Tarquin and Matilda. Now you think that one is Matilda because
It's been the noisiest.
it's been the noisiest.
I'm not
And
noisy.
that, I don't know like how to, you know, like
How to sex a
how
turkey?
to like genderize a turkey, but that one has got like very sort of coloured, got like a very coloured head.
Yes.
And usually in the nature world, the boys are the colourful ones, aren't they?
He's got a longer red thing over his nose.
Yeah, what are they called again?
I don't know.
It'll come to me. Yeah, I reckon Shelbell's right. That one looks more female to me. I'd like to say she's talking a lot.
They look like they have been cut off or like growing.
Yeah.
I think something amongst the fur. What is that thing amongst the fur? Why is there any goats?
Right, we're going to head to the workshop now. It's almost 11 o'clock, so we'll sit down in there and see what's going on. Right, we found the workshop. I won't film too much in here because there'll be other kids in there and obviously the camera's a bit intrusive, so we'll see what we can film.
Hungry dogs?
Okay, this looks fun. We're just waiting now for it all to start.
These are some of the best sheep I've ever seen.
Is put all your spare
I take wool.
pick that one out of your bag for you.
Show the other side.
Show the other side, AJ. Oh. Well, we just got done with the what was it like the story time and
Story time.
make the sheep time.
The sheep story time.
Yeah, whatever it was. It was super fun, wasn't it?
Yeah, the
From
kids really
I mean, the kids
enjoyed it.
really enjoyed it.
They made a sheep each,
Yep,
and then they had hot chocolate,
yep.
and then they got a hot water bottle and a blanket,
blanket.
and a story told to them.
Yeah, it was super fun. You enjoyed it, kids, didn't you?
Now we're looking for worms. Oh, no.
Okay, the challenge is to now look for worms, but we are getting kind of hungry. It is lunchtime. We were going to go to the main sort of restaurant here, weren't we? But actually, we're closer to the steward's house.
So we're going to go
So
see what they've got.
we're going to see what they've got. If nothing takes our fancy, we'll go back to the main restaurant, but we'll have a look. Right, made it back to the steward's house. They do breakfast with some nice looking things, but I assume that is not an option anymore. Lunch, pumpkin salad, soup of the day. Okay, so like cafe jungle-esque style food, I would say. The usual beverages, etc. Okay, I think we can find something to eat in here. We're gonna have a look in here. Well, those two hot chocolates look quite nice. So you got a vegetable soup with a cheese scone.
Yeah, so I've cut it in half and buttered it already.
Yeah, that looks nice. I went, of course, you know me, I went with a pasty. I don't know who provides their pasties, but it looks pretty good, so we'll see what that's like. AJ has got
Ginormous sandwich.
a ginormous ham sandwich in there. Came with crisps and a little beverage for him. And you, Tilly, you wanted a sausage roll, didn't you? And you just got some tap water and some crisps. I got some crisps as well, so alright, nice. How's your soup?
Nice.
Is it good? Nice and vegetable-y. Hot?
Very.
And your scone.
And the cheese scone was nice and cheesy.
Nice. Not a bad pasty. It's some flaky pastry, which is my least favourite. I always prefer a short crust. Alright. Right, so we're done with lunch, and we're going to head to the jungle and the Lost Valley. Oh, look at this! The Heligan barbecue hut. Unfortunately, it's closed. But, I do like me some barbecue. Just come across another signpost, so the Lost Valley is down in that direction, but the jungle and a Burma rope bridge is this way, and the kids have found a play park. This might take a while. Right, here we go. Jungle and the Burma rope bridge down in this direction. Okay, it says very steep on it. It does look quite steep. And there's the private residence, which is the Heligan house. So that's obviously private. I assume they're all the owners of this property. Can't go in there. Look at that, it's very beautiful, isn't it? Very nice. Shall we catch up with Mummy and AJ? Here they are. You right, Age? Okay, cool. This looks exciting. Let's go down here, down this way. Looks like there's going to be a bridge there to cross that river. Well, river, lake, pond, whatever. Very cool. It reminds me of being in the jungle biome of the rainforest biome at the Eden Project, just without a roof, obviously. Fern Gully. Yes, there are lots of ferns here. Like I said, it's very peaceful. I know there's obviously quite a few people sort of visiting and whatnot, and the kids are, you know, just being kids, but it is very peaceful. Yeah, look at those stepping stones that go across that little stream. That...
Hey, do you think we could go?
Well, I think we probably can. Let's have a look here a minute first. I'll go that way in a minute.
Hello.
Hello. There's a nice little seat here that you can just plonk down on, and that's very nice. Right, let's go across these stepping stones. Hopefully I don't misstep and then get all wet. But it'll be alright, I think we're good. Oh, my goodness. Oh, oh dear. Yes. Why are you looking at me like I'm unusual?
I managed to get both children over the stepping stones without falling in.
Yes.
You, however...
Yes, I have a wet foot now. Lovely view up there though, look at that. Very nice. Looking through those trees, I see what they term the Burmese bridge, or Burma bridge. Let's go and walk over that. It's exciting. Oh, have we? Is this like the exit only? Oh, okay, so we've got to go round. Right, okay. But there it is. Oh yeah, look, there's a no entry sign there. It's quite expansive. It is, yeah, this is a big estate, isn't it? Do you think this is quite big, isn't it?
It is, we've just found some mushrooms.
You found some mushrooms?
There's some under the fence!
Oh, Shellbell's taking the taken a photo of those mushrooms.
Look, there's some under the bench.
And
more over there.
we won't eat them.
So this is a living sculpture by James Eddy called Growth and Decay, and it's meant to be representative of Heligan.
Okay, I think it looks like where they burn witches. Right, we've picked up a trail again, so hopefully we will come across the entrance to the Burma Bridge. What a unique looking tree, look at this. The way it's kind of like, it's like grown along the surface of the land as opposed to straight up. It's amazing. Huh. Alright. Okay, let's go find that bridge.
Mommy, go quicker.
There's an AJ in the way.
Okay, AJ is leading. He's going a bit slowly. I think he might be a bit dubious.
Do you want Mummy to go in the front?
Okay, what's the hold up? Okay, AJ doesn't want to be the leader anymore. All you need now is like a sharp machete and like, you know, Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom sort of situation going on. I don't think there's any crocodiles down there. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. My goodness! Not sure if AJ particularly liked the bridge.
No, he committed to it and then realised what he committed to halfway across, like, nope.
Yeah. Goodness.
No, well, almost.
Right, so we're done in the jungle. Which bits do we need to try and... So I think to be honest, there's a lot here, isn't it?
There's loads here.
I think we're going to have to come back because I want to see the Lost Valley, but that's
quite
like
a steep walk.
20 minutes away, etc.
So I want to do. So we're kind of on this bit of path, and we're going to try and do the woodland walk because actually, famous things about Heligan, the Giant's Head, the Mud Maid, and the Grey Lady are all that way.
Right.
So we'll take you there.
So my goodness, just went over a route. Just come across this tree remnant. These like tree trunks laid out here. All the coins in it. All these coins. I assume it's not, I don't know, I assume it's not a piece of art. Maybe it was a piece of art. Unless it's like a wishing well equivalent in tree form. And people have, yeah, because like some of these coins are newer. So I wonder if some people, if they, as they've been walking around, have just got a coin and wedged it into that rotten trunk. Huh. There's a few pounds worth of coins there. I'm not going to do that because I haven't actually got any physical change on me. But yeah, it's like a wishing tree. There really are some lovely views from this path. Looking down into the valley there. Yeah, it's really lovely here. I do recommend, if you are in this area or you're down on holiday, do pop along to the Lost Gardens of Heligan. Very picturesque. You could definitely, if with the nice weather, you could definitely spend an entire day here. There's so much to see, and like I just said earlier on, there's way too much to see in the course of our day. So we'll come back.
That's some bug hotel.
It is, isn't it? It's like, I don't know, like the Four Seasons equivalent in like Bug Hotel world. Look at this. This is amazing. Funny thing is about a bug hotel, I've never actually seen any bugs in one.
They're probably hiding.
Maybe. Right beside that bug hotel, which is in there, we've just walked up this path. Look at that view, looking back. Really is lovely. Okay, I've got the feeling that this is going to be uphill from here on out. Right, we made it to the woodland walk now, and this in front of me, it took me a minute to spot it actually, is the Grey Lady. I don't know how well she'll pick up on camera. Just right in the centre of,
see her arms sticking
yeah, right in the centre of frame is her head, and if I move down, you see her arms. Yeah, it took me a minute to spot it. You were like pointing at it saying, I was like, where's the Grey Lady? And you were there, right there. I said, where?
Stood like this.
Yeah, anyway, there's the grey lady. Okay, we've found the Mud Maid. The Mud Maid was created by Cornish artists Sue Hill and Pete Hill in 1998. The sculpture was made using a custom-built hollow framework of timber and windbreak netting, to which sticky mud was applied. So there she is, the Mud Maid. Reminds me of Tahiti. No, what was she called in? Tahiti, wasn't it?
Yeah, she was Tikar when she was angry, and Tafiti when she was less angry.
Yeah. That's in Moana. That's a Moana quote, by the way, if you're wondering what the heck we're talking about. And right at the end of the woodland trail, we've come across the Giant's Head. Following the great storm of 1990, an enormous tree root was left exposed after clearance. It was too big to bury and too hard to burn. This inspired and became the framework or skull of the sculpture, which was created by Cornish artists Sue Hill and Pete Hill in 1998. And there it is. The Giant's Head. Nice bright blue eyes, look at that. Alright. And just like that, we've returned to, what would you describe this as? The beginning, the start of the... The front of it, yeah, like when we come into Heligan. So that's awesome. Right, on the way out, or the way out, we have to go through the shop. Okay, so that's the guidebook that I picked up. That cost £6. And yeah, it's like books, local books, etc. Lots of like arty stuff, I would say, which is alright. I'm a rare breed. I like that. Right, let's head out. Look at that, it's a bit of a relic. You don't see those anymore. Oh, phone box there. Does it still function? No, I can't hear a dial tone. I don't think that works anymore, but you can post your mail there. Alright, nice. Heading out.
We're not very good at these, aren't we?
It's a few days later, isn't it?
1 or 2.
1 or 2. Well, no, but about a week.
Yeah.
About a week. But we're about a week after we've just filmed that little vlog. I enjoyed Lost Gardens of Heligan.
Beautiful. Really excited to go back and see other bits of it. So we didn't really focus on the actual Lost Gardens, which I know sounds really stupid, but there's so much there to see, and the kids were quite keen to see the jungle. So after we did our rhyming with Rebecca Rabbit and making our sheep, we sort of headed out to the jungle, which is the furthest part, really. And by the time we'd done all of that, explored the jungle, tamed the Burma Bridge or whatever it was called, and found all the cool things on the Woodland Walk, actually they were kind of ready, they were done. And sometimes it's easier to just accept that they're done and go.
Cut your losses, as it were. But to be honest, it would have been way too much. Even if we had covered that, it would have been an enormous vlog that probably would have been like a part 1 and a part 2. And we don't really do part 1s and part 2s, very, very occasionally. But there would have been tons there to film. So we will go back.
And our tickets gave us like an annual pass. Essentially, so we can go back, and it won't cost us more than the fuel to get there and lunch. But it gives us something to look forward to when we get back. So we're going to leave the video there, obviously, because the video is finished and we're here doing the outro. Do all the usual YouTube stuff. Like, subscribe, smash the bell. Never miss out on any of our videos.
Any videos that we put up on YouTube. We are on social media.
Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and now TikTok. At the Bryce Side.
So check us out there. So from us to you, cheers and gone.